Welcome back to Zenith. We're playing the Steam version on a Meta Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. Before we get started, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers would be fantastic if you were one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, or the game, or which gliding mode you prefer in the game. And that's what we're going to talk about. The various gliding modes that are available in the game. I'm going to open up the menu, and we've got, if you go into the little avatar with the VR headset here, that's the settings, and we've got gliding. And there's basic, sensitive, strafe, and heading. Now to start, basic is just raise your arms up at your sides, and you're going to glide. As you lower them, you're going to glide less. You're going to start to fall. And that's it. So you basically have arms straight out at your sides, means you're going to be at maximum glide. And as you lower them, you're going to fall. You're going to lose your ability to glide. So you got to manage your stamina. As you run out of stamina, you're going to want to lower your arms. And as you do that, you're going to fall. You're going to descend faster. And then you can bring them up as you get to the ground to kind of slow your speed for a landing. So let's see how that works. Just grab the zip line, head to the top, and we'll fly down through these air currents. Got our arms going at our sides, straight out, maximum glide, go into this next air current, maximum glide again. We'll just turn our body, and then as we lower our arms, you can see we're dropping down as I lower my arms. And we're going to fall because we're out of stamina. Take a little bit of damage. But that's the gist of the basic gliding. Hey, get over here. Thinks he's Scorpion. Okay, let's get back up here and we'll check out the second flying mode. Now each mode kind of builds on the previous modes. Let's open up the settings. So sensitive. So what sensitive adds is it's going to add control with your hands. If your hands are angled up, you're going to slow down and you're going to rise up in the air, kind of like a flare. Flare up like a plane would. Whoop, like that. And if you aim down, you're going to accelerate and you're going to fly downward. So you can gain speed by tilting your hands down, and you can kind of lower your speed and gain altitude by tilting your hands up. Now this is all together with keeping your hands at your sides, as well as lowering them and raising them to get the same stuff that you had in basic. So to recap, hands down, you're going to gain speed, lose altitude. Hands up, you're going to gain altitude and lose speed. That's what sensitive is going to add. So let's see how that works. You can get quite a bit faster with this mode. So you can see I'm aiming my hands down, I speed up, aiming them up, I slow down. Down for speed. And up to slow and gain altitude. So I'm going to aim them down to get to this next wind current, and then up once we're in the current. And again, we're just going to turn our whole body to turn. Now I can aim down to get back to this current, and then up once we're in it. Down a bit, we'll get to the edge, and we'll aim for the top of the tower. Just tilting down a little bit to gain speed. And then at the end, we can flare up and have a nice landing. So that mode's pretty elegant. You'll find it adds way more speed to your gliding as you angle down to gain speed. Let's move on. Next is strafe. Again, it builds on the first two, so you have everything you had in basic, everything you had in sensitive, and what this adds is if you tilt one arm down and one arm up, you're going to strafe to that side. So think of kids running around in the backyard with their arms out trying to fly. That's what the strafe is. Tilt your arms and you're gonna strafe in that direction. So let's head back up and we'll try that out. So this is all the same stuff with the addition of the strafe. So we got arms out. Now I can strafe this way, I can strafe that way. We're back here, get into the air current, raise up a bit, down to go to the next one, raise up a bit, stay in here until we get a bit higher. We'll head back to the other one, strafe this way, strafe that way, heading down, up, losing altitude quick. Let's do a bit of strafing. And we're down. Whew, hard work. I think I'm holding my breath and I'm not sure why. So that's the first three modes. The last one, heading. So this is going to take into account where you're looking, the orientation of your headset. So again, it encompasses the first three. So you have all those controls. Now you can look different directions to steer yourself in those directions as well as turn your body. So let's see how that goes. All right, here we go. So now you can see as I turn my head, it's much more responsive to directions. I don't have to turn my whole body. You can see we're basically zipping all over the place here. Now, this is gonna affect people whose VR legs aren't necessarily as strong, just because the speed of the movement is greatly increased here. But if you can handle it, it's much more control. So let's head back to the tower, call it a day. Thought I was going to miss it there for a second. Well, there you go. Those are all the modes of gliding in Zenith. So whether you want to jump to the most advanced or just climb up to the most advanced and see which one you like, all that good stuff's available to you. Personally, I'm just staying on the most advanced now because that gives you the most options. And once you get used to that, you can either employ those methods of movement or not. You don't have to tilt your hands this way or that way or turn your head. But those options are available to you if you find yourself in a pinch and you need a little more control. If you've got any tips for gliding in Zenith, just leave them down in the comments. And if you haven't already, take a minute to click the S to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers would be fantastic if you were one of them. Also, like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, or the game, or any other tips or tricks you have. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.